And joining us on this broadcast is Lord Meghnad Desai, UK politician. Lord Desai, thank you, sir, for joining us here on India Today. Liz Truss has resigned in a matter of 45 days. It's led to a lot of questions of what happens next to the United Kingdom, Lord Desai, already dealing with, in fact, this economic mess, economic instability, now coupled with political instability, sir.
Well, basically, yes, the country is in a mess. There's no doubt about that. And the Conservative Party has lost a lot of reputation because of the mess they got themselves into. But we have a law here. It's called Fixed Term Parliament Act, which says that parliamentary elections would be called every 5 years. And now the last election was 2019, so next election has to be in 2024. Now, in the old days, the Prime Minister could call an election anytime he or she wanted. Now that is not allowed unless the opposition agrees to an election and all that. Now the Conservative Party is not going to call an election. They will try and get somebody very quickly. They've said 1 week, but they'll probably do it before that. My hunch is that it will be Jeremy Hunt who will be chosen to be Prime Minister very quickly. And he will take over because he has reassured the markets. And I think the economy is basically all right. But these sorts of policy announcements by Liz Truss has upset everybody. And I think we'll have to forget all that and get back to normal as soon as possible and then carry on. But it has been very damaging to the reputation of UK.
Very true, Lord Desai. You know, many of the people that I've spoken to from the United Kingdom who we've had on the show have very candidly confessed that this is incredibly embarrassing for the United Kingdom. You did take a name, Lord Desai, of Jeremy Hunt. There are a lot of questions about whether Rishi Sunak is in the race. What do you think of his prospects, sir?
Well, you know, everybody in India wants Rishi Sunak to be Prime Minister of Britain. I'm sure if Indians were allowed to vote, he would be an overwhelming choice. But right now, Rishi Sunak is a very talented person, but he is a rather young, and he is not like a politician. He's a technical expert sort of person. Sure. And I think that became clear during the contest, that he was much too eager to answer every question correctly and so on. And I think in politics, you have to actually let the person asking you questions speak, empathize with them, don't pretend to know everything. And there's the whole style of British politics that he has yet to learn. Right now, I think that time is very short, and I think they will have to get a compromise candidate. And I think the compromise candidate would have to be Jeremy, who has twice tried to be leader and not got anywhere. And the first time he got the number 2 next to Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson won in 2019. So I think, and Jeremy has been health secretary, has handled major portfolios. I think he would be reassuring, and he has the good manners of a good politician, and I think he will carry it till 2024, and then we will see. Because right now, if there was an election, the Conservative Party would be wiped out. Luckily, the law prevents them from going to Parliament. It used to be to election. It used to be possible in the old days when any ruling Prime Minister could call an election any time. But that was changed during the coalition government of 2010, and an act was passed that every 5 years. Election can only be held every 5 years because the coalition partners, Liberal Democrats, wanted to be in power for 5 years at least. Yep. So that is what is preventing elections being called right now. And so the Conservative Party will want to do a good job of using the next 2 years to regain its reputation.
You've given us some incredible insights, Lord Desai, into UK politics. You've told us that Jeremy Hunt, to you, is the lead contender right now. Thank you very much, sir, for taking the time out and joining us here on India Today.